Yo, what's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, GameBox2K23, and we're continuing our live stream today of Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Seems to have a good response to that, as it was recently released, 18th of January, I do believe. So you have myself, Terra, just taking you through. We're going to have another little go at this playthrough, another little review. I want to update my review since we last played it, so we're going to have a go and see what happens, right? Want to take time to big up the Ricochet. What's good, my man? What's good? Good to see you locked in. And out to the Guna. Big shout out to you. Hope you're doing well. And we're going to try and get this started. So happy Sunday to all the crew. All those that are just chilling, as you should be on a Sunday, right? Taking it nice and easy. Hopefully your day's activities are done with. Now you just got some time to chill. And that's for those in the UK. It's about 25 past 8 here. Not sure where you're all calling from or hailing from, but we'll update on time so you can see it live and direct. So we're not going to waste no time. We're going to get straight into this. And I hope you enjoy. Let's get it. So if you caught the first stream, you'll know that we started right at the very beginning. We was doing a quick review. And I didn't actually play anymore, so you lucky souls are getting to see the game again from where we left off. You might remember we got to the whack whack tree, which I was cracking up about, right, for various reasons. I like the way the developers styled out a little something. I could have it completely wrong, of course, just the way I'm thinking. The whack whack tree to me sounds like the wacky backy tree, yeah? To those who blaze trees. So here we are, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. We're going to carry on our little playthrough, our little review. And if I didn't say it before, please like, subscribe. We are streaming on YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Facebook. There's no excuse. You've all got a channel you can find us on, right? GameBox2K23. Run, go tell your friend. Big up Ricochet. You're the man, trust me. Let's get it. Let's see what we can do. Let's have some fun. If you're new to the Prince of Persia series, then this is, I think, the 8th release now. Believe it or not, the first Prince of Persia came out in 1989. So for those of you who may have played that or know about it, if you don't feel old, you certainly should do now. As I said before, my previous walkthrough, I think my favorite was certainly the Sands of Time. And this recent release, The Lost Crown, they've gone back to this side-on scrolling sort of look, which was how the original Prince of Persia looked. And I quite like it. Previously I gave some scores on the gameplay, graphics, sound, I think we'll be readjusting those. We'll be reevaluating those. But we're gonna have a good go. We're gonna have some fun this time. So keep it locked. I have to say it's playing a lot better this time. Apologies for the last stream. It was a bit bitty. I think people in my house were eating up all my bandwidth. I have to say I don't really like these pipes very much. So if you remember before, I was taking some markers, or the game showed me how to place some markers where I'm able to return and complete objectives that I might not have been able to complete before because I didn't have the skills or whatever, right? So we're back and we're going to give it a good go this time. Hopefully we'll get some more skills along the way. You may remember we were struggling to get to certain areas. So the idea is we unlock that now. We can get moving. And if you've ever played the previous games, you'll know that it's all about the traps even, not trips, pitfalls, all the dangers that you've got to try and avoid. One of those games that requires a lot of acrobatic skill. They've also included a parry system in this one, which is pretty cool. As I mentioned before, I like games with a parry system. It keeps you on your toes, right? Test your reflexes. So if you've just joined us, welcome to the stream. GameBox2K23, and we're streaming live.
Do tell me you found a path to Prince Hassan and Anahita.
No. Have you? It seems they avoided the depths of the Citadel.
Only the most abominable creatures lurk in the darkest reaches. I do my best work in the shadows, and Hassan is not here. Don't take unnecessary risks.
Thanks for the warning, Rajin.
So the art style used in this version of Prince of Persia is pretty cool, I must admit. It really does bring home this sort of 2D side-scrolling look. You would be led to believe there might not be much depth or anything to review here, but it's quite the opposite. Very atmospheric, a lot of depth, so much so it makes you actually want to go into the 3D realm, but that's not how they've designed this one. You have to kind of just put up with running sideways on. As if that wasn't a trap waiting to happen. But we may have to go through there at some point. completely mistimed that jump. Completely mistimed it, but it's good. At least I managed to open up a bit more of the map, which is all part of it. But just quickly zoom this out, we'll start to see that this map is going to get quite big. We started somewhere over here originally in the last stream. We've now worked our way all the way down here. Of course, still plenty to uncover, plenty to discover. Let's get it. Of course, the beauty of having levels like this is you can literally choose your path. Not all of them take you somewhere you need to be, but a lot of them will lead you to extra skills, power-ups, collectibles, all that good stuff. And I am a sucker for a collectible. I do tend to like wasting time running around looking for all the extras, all the bits that you don't normally find if you do a quick playthrough or a speed run, as they like to call it. Somehow I just don't think he's ready for that jump yet. Would you risk it for a chocolate biscuit, people? What are we saying? Once again, out to the Kuno. So the objective is to get that crystal up there. I've added a marker, as you can see, a little screenshot, which I thought was pretty cool. Most games, when you place a marker, you don't always get to put a marker down with an image, so you can graphically see where it is you are. To the Ricochet, this is Xbox Series X, but this has been released cross-platform, so you can grab it on PC and PlayStation 5. As I mentioned before previously, I didn't pay full price for this. What I did, I had recently been gifted a Ubisoft Plus subscription to play Avatar over Christmas, right? So by by luck, this got released, and you get any game that is released day one as part of that subscription. So here we are. But what better way than to demonstrate this? I'm a bit of a Prince of Persia fan as well, so that helps. But yeah, as I said before, you can catch this on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Pretty good for samples too. It's all the sample crew. Although you didn't hear that from me, right?
What brings you here, traveler?
My allies and I are in pursuit of a traitor.
Then you and the others are trapped here too. Mount Carf has seen its share of travelers. Many are lost within the web of time's curse. Beware, warrior. Death and misery roam the citadel.
I've seen my share of death.
Even the most determined of warriors must be prepared. Its unique properties will aid you. Just know that each one is precious and can only be changed at a whack-whack tree.
See, I told you, the whack-whack tree. Everybody's on it.
I'll make good use of this.
My lady looks like she visited the whack-whack tree recently as well. Look, just cold chilling. So where are we at now? Fast travel location. Too tough about that. Actually, what I want to do before I leave this spot, just so I remember she's here. What I did there is I just memorized that location, and what that does is when you hit the map, it leaves a little marker for you. I probably put it in the wrong place actually. There we go. And you can see right there it's taking a little snapshot, so I know what's there without even having to second guess it. So yeah, we're having fun right now. Look, I got a little bird that's come to join me now. Check this out. Tweet, tweet, we's in. Yeah, show me where the treasure's at. Serve your purpose. You may become lunch. Ah, these dudes. I forgot about these dudes. Especially when you miss. Yeah, see? This guy's gonna bruise me up. Yeah, I think it's time we exit from here. Because this guy... probably a bit too powerful for me right now. And timing is essential in this game, people. If you're one of those who don't really enjoy games that require good timing on the input, then this will just send you mad. Take it from me, avoid the frustration and stay away. But if like me, you like a challenge, then this is all about that. Parry timing, jumping, avoiding traps and pitfalls. Yeah, you get the idea. So again, I don't think I'm ready to take on that just yet. Yo, I'm not ready for you either. Take your liberties. Which way do I want to go? Okay, so clearly this is ineligible at the moment. Prophecy of Mount Kaf. So yeah, those of you who caught this from the beginning, I haven't got my Sands of Time power yet, so there's no ability to rewind time or anything like that as yet. We're still very early on in the game. Nice. Go back to that wet tree actually and enable that. That would be a good time to try fast travel if it will let you. So I suppose you've got to be at a certain place to do that, right? Like another whack tree. No problem. So the mechanics of this, when I was talking about it before, it was early, so I couldn't really give you a full lowdown, but I said that the controls are smooth. The input's nice. You feel like you can be an acrobat without being an acrobat, if that makes sense. So they definitely got that right. I'm sure, as I said, as your skills increase, you'll get to do a lot more. And I'm really looking forward to that, having the ability to get to higher places and so on. I just want to take a snapshot of in here as well, just because I'm sure there's more to do here. And I haven't quite worked out what that is yet. I'm just going to make sure that that's there. Which it is. Nice. So the question is, how many amulets can you carry at any one given time? Okay. And why not? Yeah, that's looking good, people. That's looking good. Slowly but surely we're building up the prince. I'm gonna come back for you. Don't you worry, bro. Coming back for you. Think you're a big man, innit? Wow. They still remember how to keep you on your toes. That much is true. Yo. Like I said, if you're not a reaction type person, then this definitely isn't the game out for you. Don't do what I just did there, obviously. Oh, oh, ah! Just about made that. Just about, people. Ah, wrong timing completely. I just knew it. From I jumped, it was wrong. Right. That's how you do it. And so that opens that trapdoor. Cool, now we know. Now we know. So this is our second playthrough of Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. Said this came out on the 18th of January. Brand new release from Ubisoft. I do believe again it's the 8th release in the season
Another one of
or the
Ardashir's
series.
Sargon, how?
You're alive.
So much time has passed.
What? You only got here last night.
One single night that has lasted 30 years.
30 years?
This place is a prison. There is no way out. You must flee.
Where are your brothers in arms?
All lost in the Citadel. All prisoners of time. This is no end for a warrior. This endless captivity. If a soldier is to die, it should be in combat. Free my men. My insignia. Take it. My brothers in arms will give theirs too. When the time comes to release them.
But what do you think is going to be waiting for us in here? Not going to be straightforward, right? So how do we hit? Ah, now you're talking to me. I was just about to say, how do we hit that switch? I've seen the light. I've seen the light. I could just hear you all now. Yeah, Terra, open your eyes. What's going on? The answer was right in front of you. Right. You need to get up there, perhaps. Alright. So. Oof. That's too high. Can we make it from the other side? Nope. I can't believe I overjumped that again. What's going on with it? I need to be higher, much higher. Cool, so we finally got through that puzzle. Yeah, that hurt. Yeah, so I did try and parry that, but to be fair, either that was too strong, or I just completely messed up the timing, which is probably more likely. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it properly. I think I've upset him. Ah, you're lying. I thought I parried that perfectly. So, clearly not. Timing is terrible. That has such a satisfying slap sound to it when you let that go. Nice. So we found one of the Soma tree petals. We have to collect 4 of these to increase our maximum health. Let's get it. So we'd like to take time.
Hey, wait!
Father, what's happening to me?
Wait! Who are you? You just disappeared.
To say a special thank you to all those that have started to follow us, all those that have been showing us support. GameBox2K23 literally started about a year or so ago, and since then it's been getting stronger and stronger. The support and the love we've been getting is amazing. I must admit, you guys in the gaming community are mind-blowing. The support that you show each other and certainly show us is fully appreciated, you know. And it's kind of what influenced us to do this, because we love our gaming like most of the people who do this right now, and we just thought, you know what, let's just bring it to the masses what it is we do, you know. We like new stuff, we like old stuff, we'll play retro games just as much as we'll play the new gen. So watch this space, hopefully we'll grow and you'll grow with us. So this is Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. This is me, Terra, doing a little review and playthrough. So for those of you who are thinking about spending your money on this, you might want to watch a little while and determine whether it's your sort of thing, your cup of tea or coffee, whatever you drink. And if you're not into any of that, then whatever your taste buds desire, yeah? What do you reckon? Can we make that jump? Yeah, definitely not. Not ready. That's what I mean by there's a lot of skills I think I need to pick up first before I can get to higher areas in some of these maps, which has proved quite frustrating, to say the least, but we'll get it. Ah. Not sure there is anything up here for me. See? Yeah, there is.
I've seen these trees along my journey, but you're the first to speak.
No, no. I'm not a whack-whack tree. I live in it.
Check my man out. He had one taste of the whack whack tree and he decided to live in it. He weren't moving.
There are many whack-whack trees across the citadel. Their branches are a refuge for us.
Yeah, because you're strapping a fat one daily.
And also a great help for travelers like you.
Yes, I've noticed.
These trees have always been here, since the start of all life. Their roots are deep, nourished by the primordial athra that resonates within all things. But now, the forest suffers. Amidst the curse, a creature from elsewhere sows more misfortune and desolation. Here, take this. You'll need it.
Barman's breath. Beat an explosion. Healing zone that gradually restores your health. Nearby enemies are pushed back. Can only be triggered from the ground. This is a level 2 Athra Surge. And then obviously I have the input command there to trigger this. Nice. So it's like I said, people, as we're going along, obviously we're getting more and more skills, which will allow us to conquer some of the harder elements of this game. And believe me, I'm sure it's going to get a lot harder. Not just from a fighting perspective, but just from the puzzles and the traps and the sort of things you're going to be expected to do. Oh, I see what they're doing. Don't have how that's running at the moment. Got my 3 amulets hooked up there, giving me extra. For the bird that's flying around, I think he lets me know where there's any treasure and hidden items. I have a blessing that gives me additional health from the whack whack trees. And then this one here, Arslan's Glory, slightly increases my melee attack power. So we're climbing, we're growing. You know this, Ricochet, a tale as old as time itself. For real. Farewelled horned guy, I could stay and blaze one with you, but we've got things to do, right? And I should say that I'm actually streaming my Xbox to my PC. As we're just starting out, we haven't really invested in a lot of the technology that I know you can get. So we're working with what we've got. So yeah, my Xbox is actually in another room. And I am streaming it here to be able to give you the stream. Did he just parry me? The cheek. I didn't know they could do that. Up until now, they've been letting me bad them up. Yeah, 2 of us can parry, you know? Clearly he mistook me for somebody. And there's still loads to uncover, even right back at the beginning of the game. Lots to unlock. What's this thing now? so he's singing. That means there's treasure around here somewhere.
You there? Will you help this time?
This time? I just came this way.
I knew this forest was rotting my mind. Do you sense it? Something wicked has drained life from this place.
All of Mount Calf is cursed. That's what you sense.
Cursed?
I don't recognize your armor. You're not a soldier of Ardashir.
We've come from across the seas to attack the palace of Darius, but we're ensnared.
King Darius? He's been dead 30 years. The palace here is deserted.
So long? Quick, go find my brother in arms. He'll help me get out of here. I don't know what I have to offer, but I promise I'll make it worth your while. Help me before my mind rots more. There's nothing natural about this place. Hurry, find my friend.
For those of you that are wondering, I chose to help him and accept the mission. It doesn't really tell you that, obviously. There you go, a new side quest added. I think that's the first, maybe second side quest.
Find my friend. He'll know.
Alright, so we gotta find his pal. What I might do, just put a marker here. Oh no, I don't need to because it tells me. Alright, that's cool. Sometimes you're going to get obsessed with putting down markers and locations on the map you need to return to. But I think if it's clear enough, there's no need for all of that. Again, multiple pathways here. Go down, go across. I'm pretty sure those flashing arrow racks are going to mean something at some point soon. Although what, I don't know just yet. Yeah, we're good. Ah! How did I know that was going to happen? You probably saw that happening as well yourselves. Like, no, don't go that way. Just need the extra heart. Alright. I think it's safe to say he's not making that one. You know when you have to say to yourself, enough's enough. Look at this guy. Wow. Still got to work on my juggling skills. Technically, you should be able to just keep them up in the air until they're dead, but I'll take this back up. Alright. Oi! That's a bit cheeky. So, birds singing again. There must be some form of treasure or something around. Nice. Needed some more of those. So if you've already been watching, you already know what I did there. I just took a little memory snapshot of the location to come back to later. Beauty of this is it allows you to do captures, and it actually takes a photo, which I think is really cool. Rather than you just have to place some marker or something like that, you can actually take a snapshot. Quite clever. One. I think I placed a marker there because I'd like to come back to that, obviously. Yeah, not quite. Alright, I'm getting your pattern now. Next time. That back kick hurt. I won't lie. And yeah, that was silly. I reckon I could have done in that time. So I'm liking the variety in the bosses. Fairly challenging as well, which is good. You won't want it to be too easy. As is Prince of Persia as well. I don't know if some of you would remember there was a game called Strider. A lot of the way this plays reminds me of Strider. I can't believe he kicked me twice. That's not supposed to happen. So this is one very angry warthog. He went full on brute mode. So we're having fun here right now playing the Prince of Persia, the Lost Crown. Part playthrough, part review. This is the second part of what started off a very early review. Up onto this stage right now, I think I'm going to slightly improve the overall score. Previously, I think it was around a 7 or an 8. But I think I'm going to give it a solid 8. 8.5. Let's give it an 8.5 overall. The graphics I'm really impressed with. In fact, I'm going to up the score of the graphics. They're going to be a 9. The graphics are definitely a 9 for me. Just the way they're able to implement this style of drawing but keep it 2D or side-scrolling. But the depth is amazing. The atmospherics are good, but unfortunately I'm still going to stick to the low score. I think I gave it for music, which was a 7. Just because I feel it could just have a bit more. I want to hear some Persian music or something, you know, in the background. And there's not a lot of that. There's a lot of wind and so on going on. And between the cutscenes, you get a bit of music. But there's nothing really, even now, you know, it could do with just a nice little something to carry you through. So, a bit disappointed there, but it's still early days, so you never know. Would I pay £60 for this game? Maybe not. There's still a lot to play, still a lot to get through. But often you find these days you're paying lots of money for these games and they don't always fulfill that promise. So far so good, but again, it's a lot of money for a lot of people to pay out and then you're disappointed, right? But you know how we do, us gamers, sometimes we even fall into that trap just because we want to play it, right? So that's what we're hoping to save you with this and many more that we'll be doing. We'll be going through many titles. Don't forget also to check out my pal Guna when he's doing his thing. I do believe we may even be doing a little Warzone stream sometime this week, if not tomorrow, so you'll catch us on that. Obviously, EAFC, big, and anything else really that takes our fancy. But of course, if there's something you want us to review or take a look at, feel free, give us a shout, and we will Hook that one up. Right, so let's keep it moving. And remember, GameBox2K23 is available on YouTube. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitch, we're on Instagram, we're on Kick, we're even on TikTok. So go find us, GameBox2K23. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. Yeah, come join us to have some fun.
Menelaus' bow. What's going on?
It's about time we got this. See? I told you those arrow racks were for something. That must be where we refill. But I'm quite excited to try this arrow out now. Let's see. Check it. So you got to be fast with that, I take it. Just like that. Ah, man. I've got to get the timing better with that. That was a bit smoother. Once you know, you know. Right, so I'm just going to backtrack on myself a minute, because it's not often get to do that. As you can see from looking at the map, there's still so much that needs to be covered going back this way. So we're going to do that. These birds, I tell you, are right pain. Just because the angle they attack at and the speed. Pretty annoying. Embrace of Athra. Athra, the internal essence, binding force that weaves the fabric of the cosmos, holds sway over all. It is the flame that burns and yet remains unburnt, the very essence of existence itself. Presence and benediction extend across the expanse of creation. It is proclaimed that life is an amalgamation of Athra. Thriving and contented mortal being embodies a dynamic yet harmonious union of diverse aspects of Athra that define our essence. It encompasses both the tangible and intangible realms. From the corporeal to the ethereal, it permeates all forms of being. Ever ablaze within our spirits, Athra dances in ceaseless metamorphosis, transitioning from one aspect to another. It neither emerges nor succumbs. Instead, it undergoes perpetual transformation in its multiple manifestations. By discerning the cadence of Athra's flow, one can navigate exercises and therapies, granting stability and longevity upon those who seek its guidance. Radimun Kamya, Zoroastrian priest and Pacific warrior. Check it out, a bit of storyline for you there. Now, I will say I'm not going to read all of these for you. Yeah. But I just thought, as we're doing a little review, and we're covering all things from the storyline to, you know, mechanics, it makes sense you get a little taste. Right, so who's this dude now, do you think? He looks a bit serious. I'm not sure we're ready for him. Try and shoot him. See? Told you already. Where's he gone? I went for him, but it was a risk. Where's that placed me? It's placed me all the way here. Alright, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, you didn't tell me it took I didn't realise there was a tree there last time. I should have actually done that. Then I could have equipped my new amulet and had another save point. I think these also act as save points, but you'll restart from here if you die. Right, we're happy with that. So we can still go this way, but I want to go back. I'm not happy. You know what it's like, people. We're completionists. Yeah? That's where we died last time. Can we make it? Worth it? Or do we go back later? We'll put a marker on it.
Orod, Menelaus isn't with you.
We got separated. Why?
It's strange. I encountered another version of myself. A warrior who looked just like me.
What are you talking about?
You are not welcome here.
What was that?
What? Some beast too scared to even show itself. That's what. Now, where did it go? I want myself a real fight. Good luck to you, Sargon. Try not to go mad.
I am tempted now to go back. Oh, that was terrible. I wasted all those arrows. Alright, so we managed to make our way back to this bar. Was it worth it? Yet to be seen. But that'll bring us back to a tree. Don't think I need to refuel on anything at the moment. That arrow is brilliant for the birds. They did cause me problems before. Right, testing. Go. Yeah, apologies for that slight pause in gameplay there. Should be back to it. Hopefully you can hear me. Let's see where we're at. Alright, so I was making my way down. I was going to see what was over here. Glad I came this way now. Lots of goodies. The bird's still singing, so we got more.
Whatever put him up there, it's a grisly fate. The armor looks old and tattered.
And we cut him down. No. Not that sort of party. Right, so that put quite a way back. So now I might press forward and come back and deal with that later. Or that might certainly be something I do when I'm playing offline. As I said, I want the purpose of this a review for you all to get a glimpse of the game. It's been out, what, 2 days now? There's lots of reviews and so on flying around. So obviously, if you're sharing this with us here at GameBox, you want to make sure you're having a good experience. So that said, here's something not to do. Let's jump off a cliff without knowing really what's going on there. I think it's safe to say I'm probably not supposed to come off this way yet. Something tells me I could shoot an arrow at it, but that won't work either. So I think we have to go back, or find another way around. Let's look at that. Somehow I think I'm going to try and head back, because I have some side missions here to do, which I'm hoping will also unlock something to allow me to get around better. I'm still struggling to get to certain areas. So yeah, I have to try and work my way back. I think that's the only way to do it. Put all that work in to just fall off anyway. Make it make sense. I'm not sure if you clocked that actually there, but those crystals got trapped as the plant closed, which I thought was quite clever. Ah man, come on. Oh, just missed that. Just missed that. Had a little flow going there. See if we can get that back again. So like many of the other Prince of Persia games from before, this one certainly doesn't hold back on keeping you on your toes from jumping from various platforms, avoiding traps. It's got it all. Most of it without mercy as well. Can't believe he supered. Right. So that doesn't help now I don't have any arrows, because I need them, definitely, to open up that plant. One arrow is not enough. And he fluffed it completely. Absolutely. Yeah, so that's not a good look, because that's technically going to force me to come back here to refill my arrows just to get back where I need to be, and also have to repeat all of that. Right. Timing. funny. Right, so I personally think they're having a laugh now. Yeah, I think I got bullied on that bit there. I got fully bullied into the decisions I made. But at least I could start from there. Not sure that's a good thing or not. Still have to work my way back over. So. Timing. I'll get the timing going again. Oh man, you know how frustrating that is when you miss a jump 9, you should have made it. Another bit of advice I'd give you, if you're that sort of gamer that's going to get really frustrated, things like that, definitely don't buy this game. Right, so I need to play this role a bit smarter because I've got ruins. So.
Menelaus, you're alive.
And that amazes you somehow?
I found your bow.
Different possibilities, all unfolding at the same time. It may be worrisome, but at least I know my bow is in good hands.
Anahita is taking Hassan to the top of the citadel.
Right. To the Simor Gate. Before I forget, my bow serves a dual purpose. You may want to take another look. I'll meet you up there.
Nice. I needed something like that earlier on, so it may well be worth making that progression. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey there, Sargon of the Immortals.
Fariba, were you here waiting for me?
The world does not revolve around you, young man.
That's my Maman Bozorg. I just know you'll want to visit her shop from time to time. Hi, Sargon.
Welcome. Welcome.
So yeah, I've just been playing this without talking, just to give you a sort of a original gameplay experience without me waffling over it most of the time. But yeah, you know what? Following my first review, my vibes and feelings for this have gone up. It definitely is a lot of fun to play. Very enjoyable. As I said, it keeps your fingers moving, keeps you on your toes, jumping over traps and just being agile, which of course the Prince has always been renowned for, right? And those of you that have played these games in the past will know that you be like that to succeed in this game. So I'm just doing a few upgrades here. There's a couple of other bits I like to do, but I may well be bringing this stream to a close very soon, giving you near enough 2 hours of gameplay of this new Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. And we're not saying that that'll be it. I'm sure there will be more, but I believe that that will be what I'm giving you for the night. We'll be back on again live tomorrow as well. I do believe we'll have a Warzone stream going on, and that'll be myself and Guna, so make sure you get locked for that. We'll obviously try and post the times during the day or during whatever day, depending on what zone you're in, so you know when we're live. So I'm going to keep playing for a little bit, let you experience what I'm doing, but just so you're aware, we'll probably be drawing this to a close very soon.
He is a mortal, one who searches for something out of reach, beyond control. Who do you serve, I wonder?
You know about me.
I turn my eye to the human world when I choose.
I'm Sargon. I serve Persia as one of the Immortals.
Immortals, you say? Interesting. Well, immortal, you stand before a true immortal. Kahiva, goddess and blacksmith to the gods. I forged their greatest weapons.
Have you forged weapons for mortals?
I've served mortals from time to time. King Darius's sword was some of my finest work. Few other mortals are worthy.
I had no idea that in Mount Karth, gods and goddesses walked among humans.
It was so. The curse altered everything. Some gods disappeared into other strands of destiny. But I remain. I'm one of the lucky ones. My forge protected me from the winds of time. Either way, nothing feels the same now.
Would you forge for a mortal again?
For a few time crystals, we might come to an agreement. Understand this. Even in the skewed reach of time, A mortal's life is insignificant. Welcome. Do you wish something forged? I doubt a mortal has seen such a forge as mine.
I have not. But my blades, Kais and Layla, have never failed me.
Over flame and heat, this forge channels my Athra. Such an energy is what shapes the strongest of weapons. Believe me, mortal, when I say the forge speaks to me. My forge senses the glow of Athra within everything. It tells me of an ore with ancient power that calls out. Will you find it? During the shattering, things were lost, while others were unearthed. We shall see if such power wants to be found by a mortal. If you are worthy, then perhaps your map will aid you. Welcome.
Hi, Sargon.
The Upper Citadel. Do you know how to get there?
Of course I do. I can go anywhere. But for you, it might not be as straightforward. Anyway, I see you now have a bow. To the west, you could reconstruct the statue of the great goddess. That's the easiest way.
The broken statue. I know where it is.
Right, people. So with that last little item I've collected there, that's where I'm going to end the stream. I do hope you've enjoyed it. As I said, we wanted to bring you of Prince of Persia, The Last Crown. Overall, my impressions of it have gone up greatly, and I'm quite pleased I'm playing it. As I said, hopefully we'll be able to bring you some more gameplay soon. It's a great game. My advice, if you're looking to save some money though, however, maybe you could invest in a Ubisoft subscription. You can only do it for as long as you want, but I advise you just do it for a month, and then play a lot of great titles at the moment. Obviously, this one included. So check it out. Might be a cheaper way for you to play the game if you're really looking to play it. Available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation 5. But yeah, this is Terra. I'm signing out, leaving you to your day. God bless. Do remember, like, subscribe, share, tell all your people about GameBox2K23.